She was blamed for the drama. She was blamed for the losing streak. But now, Olivia Munn is finally setting the record straight about her relationship with NFL superstar Aaron Rodgers. And what she's revealing? It's not what anyone expected. Before we dive in, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the biggest celebrity news and behind-the-scenes exclusives. Drop a comment below. Whose side are you on? Let's get into it. Olivia Munn has kept quiet for years. Through the rumors, the backlash, and the blame, she chose silence. But now, after nearly a decade of speculation, she's speaking out about her time with Aaron Rodgers and the controversy that's followed her ever since. Appearing on the June 30th episode of Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, the Your Friends and Neighbors star didn't hold back. In a rare, candid moment, Munn opened up about the intense public pressure she faced while dating the Green Bay Packers quarterback and the twisted narratives that followed her long after the relationship ended. During the time that I was with him, Olivia said, he had 3 Hail Marys, I think 2 NFC championships, not wins, but he made it into the NFC championship, which is very hard. Munn, now 44 and married to comedian John Mulaney, pointed out a double standard she dealt with regularly. She was being blamed for everything that went wrong on the field, but never credited for the wins. No one would want to talk about that, she said, referring to Aaron's accomplishments. I didn't get credit for any of the wins. It was a tough position for any woman to be in, especially one in the public eye. But the scrutiny didn't end with football. Munn says she was also unfairly accused of tearing Rodgers' family apart. There's this whole big narrative that stayed with me for so many years, she revealed. But there was just this dynamic in the family that had nothing to do with me. And for years, that narrative stuck. Aaron Rodgers' family tensions have been well documented, particularly the rift with his brother Jordan Rodgers, who appeared on The Bachelorette. But for some reason, the public zeroed in on Munn, painting her as the villain in a very private feud. It became this whole big thing, she recalled, and people were like, I can't believe her. She's keeping this family apart. Despite years of whispers and speculation, Olivia says the truth behind the Rodgers family drama isn't hers to share. People have speculated for many years what was the rift, she admitted. And I know, but I'm not saying because it's not my story to tell. That's right. Olivia knows what really went down, but she's choosing to stay respectful. She's keeping that door shut, even as the media continues to knock. But what finally brought her peace? It turns out it was Aaron Rodgers himself. In a biography about his life, Rodgers finally addressed the years-long estrangement from his family, and he made it crystal clear that Olivia Munn was not the cause. According to Olivia, the quarterback confirmed she had nothing to do with all the years of deep-rooted family issues. And for Munn, that moment changed everything. Thank God somebody had read it and said, "Oh, wait, Aaron speaks," yeah, she said on the podcast. You've been asking for the longest time. This is the constant conversation. The man himself is saying it. They don't want that answer. Even though some fans and critics still refuse to believe it, the fact that Rodgers finally spoke out brought Olivia a sense of relief. I was really grateful that he did that, she continued. Even if people didn't want to take hold of that statement, it made me feel good that it was said. It was a long time coming for Olivia Munn, who has spent years moving forward, both professionally and personally. After her split with Rodgers in 2017, Munn found love again with comedian and actor John Mulaney. The couple welcomed their son Malcolm in 2020 and their daughter May just 9 months ago. For Olivia, family life looks very different these days, peaceful, private, and far from the NFL spotlight. Still, she couldn't ignore how much the public narrative affected her over the years. Being blamed for Aaron's performance on the field was one thing, but being blamed for an emotional and complex family situation was something else entirely. Now, Olivia's finally reclaiming her voice. And the fans? They're listening. The reaction to her podcast appearance has been swift and divided. Some have applauded her bravery for speaking out. Others are questioning why she waited so long. But Olivia makes it clear. This was never her story to tell. She was dragged into a storm she didn't start, and for years she stayed silent.